Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome back to the channel, those of you who are already connected here, and welcome to anyone new. Thank you so much for checking out the readings today, and I hope you're all doing amazingly. We are in such times of transition, and so we are today asking for an immediate time-sensitive message from Spirit. I post these readings every Sunday. Always we ask for immediate guidance. What do you need to know right here, right now? And then if it's appropriate within the readings, depending on what's coming through, I will then draw more cards, clarifying cards, to see, what's kind of happening as the week pans out. Thank you, those of you who follow the readings week in, week out. I'm very humbled, and your comments, thank you for sharing so much of your stories. You guys are very inspirational. If you're new to the channel, just scroll down and look at some of the comments. You will really see that you are in such remarkable company. I am really honoured that so many amazing, really inspirational people tune in with the readings. Now, today I'm actually using quite a few independent creator cards as well throughout the reading, not just these are created by an independent person as well. So I will put all the relevant links in the description box. I always list the cards that I'm using. I'll put the kind of links to people's websites and that kind of thing if you're passionate about supporting independent people. I personally am. And so these are the three piles that we are choosing from today, or that you are choosing from for your readings. Let me hold the cards up and show them to you in more detail up to the camera. We have a rune as well for each one. So pile 1, you have card number 6, Ardra. Okay, and this is what it's looking like. Make sure I get it into view for you. So this is pile number 1. Card number 6, Ardra. I think that is how I pronounce it, Ardra. And this is sitting with Manas, the rune of the self. Okay. So that is for pile 1. Okay. Pile 2, you have card number 19, Mula. And this is the card. And the rune that you have with pile 2 is the rune of Awaz, sometimes known also as the rune of defense. This is the rune of Awaz. And then pile number 3, you have, and I hope I'm going to pronounce this, Uttarabhadrapada. I think that is right, Uttarabhadrapada. Card number 26. This is for pile 3. Okay, and the rune that came out with pile 3 is Awaz, the rune of movement. Okay, so my beautiful souls, Moon Magic Super Souls, I'm going to leave the camera running for a few moments for anyone that wants a little bit longer, and I'll see you in the readings. If you're drawn to more than one, it may well be that there is more than one reading speaking to you this week and more than one message, but we are asking for an immediate message, guidance that you need to know right now, potentially a time-sensitive message. Beautiful souls, I will see you in a moment in the readings. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. This card is a very powerful card. Okay, so whatever message is coming through for you today, and I'm going to go straight into your tarot cards actually, it's very personal to you. with the rune of the self here with Manas. Now I'm going to put this down here And I was actually just going to show you, for those of you who are interested in the independent cards, this card is from the pack The Science of Light. They are nakshatras, and it's an individual person who's created these, actually a friend of my sister's, in fact. So just to let you know about these cards, they are pretty magnificent. Now this is one very powerful card. For me, it connects almost to it's got something of that energy of the Tower in a traditional tarot pack, something that is changing but with real purpose. Now let's see what we are shown. Knight of Wands. Okay, now this is a fast moving energy. We have the Four of Discs, which is much steadier. Okay. We then have the Hanged Man. May we have an immediate message for pile 1, please? Immediate message for pile 1. We have the Seven of Discs. An immediate message for pile 1, and then the Empress. Okay, right. Your first message that's really immediately clear is actually saying to you, look, there is something around you that feels like it is like change is just happening, like it's almost like it's out of your control. One of those circumstances when something possibly threw you a bit of a curveball, or something is going on, and the purpose of this is what we're being shown here. So your first message is there's some big stuff going on around you that's affecting you personally. It's happening with purpose because you're needing to see something from a different perspective. You're needing to see something, and and potentially whatever is going on, it's arriving to create choices for you. Because I feel that there's more than one direction that you could currently go in. Now, with the Empress, we are looking at an outcome of abundance. We're looking at an outcome of fertility here. But right here, right now, you're being asked, regardless of the speed at which things are going on around you, to just get very still, to think about thoughtfully and carefully and with great mindfulness and great, being really present, to really have a look and at what's going on and sort of step up. It's like it says the power to make efforts. I'm seeing you stepping up, transformation, but stepping up in sort of by necessity, but you're being asked to also then step up and take very consciously clear actions in response to what's going on. Now, there's real purpose to this. It's going to take you on a different pathway, or indeed it's going to open up choices for you that previously you haven't been able to see. But so something that is going on around you, it feels very big, it's very karmic. We have the North Node here. It's going to change and shift the pathway, the direction you go in. Let's ask more about this. Let's get some clarifying cards. Could we have some more detailed information? Again, I'm going to use some more independent creator cards here. I will put the link, of course, below. Actually, I can see your card coming out here. Gentle. Yeah, take it easy, please. Because I think the situation around you could feel quite reactive towards it. You could feel as though it's pushing you to have to make a choice quickly. And actually, your reading, Spirit is saying to you, look, be really gentle with yourself over this. You are going to need to step up, and I think you know that. I think you know you're going to have to take action, an action of some sort. You're being asked to take it very steadily, very gently, okay? This is not a time to rush into anything, even though you will need to do something to make progress. Absolutely, we have the card of sovereignty. So this is really tuning into the astrological energy of now, actually, of when I'm doing this reading. Now, you may be watching this, these are timeless readings, so you could be watching this in a year to come, and that's fair enough. If you're watching it in a year to come, it just means the energy of a profound transformation is actually around you at the moment. Okay, yeah, sovereignty. You have choices here. This is one of those times when I think sometimes if stuff is going on, we have to remind ourselves, you can't change what's going on externally around you, but you can choose what you do in response to it. And we are really being, this is being pointed out to you, it really big time. It's being validated. Right, get still. Really, really think before you take action. You do need to step up. Yes, this is happening. Whatever's going on around you, it's happening to cause you to do exactly that, to step up, to rise to a challenge of some sort. Let's draw some more cards. Again, I'm using more independent creator cards. I see this one and this one. Okay, so we have our 2 cards from this pack. This is card number 24. This is Neptune. Wow. And look, I mean, this is just remarkable because Neptune is really giving you that spiritual insight here. Ancestral reverberations, inspirational mysticism. How interesting. Old stories of old energies coming through here. This card in the upright position says, I am clear. Okay. And in the reverse position, I am fogged. Okay. Whatever's going on around you, I sort of feel like the way that it's happened has left you feeling like, where the hell did that come from? Kind of energy. Something's happened that's fast, but actually the real purpose is actually to bring you clarity and also resilience. So we have card number 67. I am durable. I am temporary. This is going to give you much greater clarity as to the direction that you need to be going in. So whatever's going on, it's arriving with that really profound purpose. Antimony, wild, instinctual, human nature, divinely lit soul, wolf protection. Yeah, you are being protected in this. It feels like a very fast, very fast-paced point of change. And I think it came in a rather unexpected way. This has such an energy of the Tower card, you know, when change is going to happen, whether you like it or not. But it needs to. So something is shifting. Let's get more information for you again. Let us look at some chakra cards. We have service. We have impasse. We have bittersweet. And we have destiny. Okay. Okay, beautiful souls. Now, I can see that this is going to leave you with a bit of a bittersweet taste in your mouth, okay? Just whatever has happened. It may be that you have been offering something to someone, you've been really working your socks off and you've just discovered they're really, really ungrateful. Things have come to a standstill because you've realised, or there's been expectations of you to continue giving without any real reward. Either way, something is becoming unbelievably clear to you. The purpose of this is to literally change your direction, to change your course. There's something that you would have continued giving to or continued pursuing that was not going to be right for you. And however bittersweet it feels, perhaps somebody wasn't quite who they said they were, or they asked for something or took from you. There's something here that basically you're waking up to it. Circumstances, the curveball, whatever it is showing you what this really is about. And the purpose of this is literally because there is a different pathway. The timing is impeccable. This is divinely timed. And I'm sorry if this has been really tough, because I feel like for some of you it really has been quite a biggie. It was a change you didn't see coming, and now you realise there's no way around it. But whatever the change is, it's because there is something that is part of your destiny that you'll move to. You're going to move to a space of greater empowerment. You're going to shift shape. You are being protected in this. Your world is being shaped for you. Okay, let's get some more information again. Another independent creator card. This is actually from the Nordic Tarot. She creates her own cards. Yeah, look at this. The card of change. This had to happen. This was divinely guided. Okay, absolutely divinely guided. We have the home. Some of you may be moving house. You may literally find that you're having to move. You weren't expecting to move. It could be completely unexpected, but you need to, if that's the case, then the change is necessary. For others, it could be a situation at home, like a family scenario, a family situation where you're really waking up to kind of the dynamics that are going on, something along those lines. But you are waking up to something because you need to move. Manifestation. Yeah, the universe is literally orchestrating, manifesting, literally manifesting a different world for you, a different pathway that you absolutely need to take, that will be right for you, because staying where you were, you could never, ever, ever have fulfilled your destiny. So this is a biggie. I feel there's a lot of really, really intense stuff around you, but it is here with such purpose. This is your message actually for today, without, you know, any shadow of a doubt. You're being shown really clearly that what's going on is purposeful. I'm just going to follow through though, I think, and with a tarot pack, just ask about the coming week and see if we can get the lay of the land for you. Can we get a bit of information for my beautiful pile ones about the lay of the land? What's happening? How is this unfolding? What's emerging? Okay. 3 cards coming out. Okay, so 4 cards in fact. Right, things are coming to a head here in this situation. We have the card of judgment. We then have the Emperor. So you're going to step up and take charge of something, make a choice or a decision. Now the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords is lovely, because the 8 of Pentacles is really inviting you to, I mean, the 8s are all about shifting and moving forwards. And it's acknowledging that you will make really steady progress here. In fact, I'm seeing really the moon. We have a moon month here, look, unfolding. So I'm sort of seeing here that this, I think, is giving an indication that the situation you're currently in, I think it will come to a come to its final end. It'll be worked through properly within the next moon month. Right now, I think this week you will make some form of decision. You may make the decision within yourself, which will then shift all the energy anyway, or you may make a practical external decision, but you're going to respond to the current circumstances. You'll make a choice around something, and from that choice, I think within a moon month, you're going to sort of your pathway will be almost like resurrected. You'll be on the pathway that you need to be on. The direction will have changed. The course of your world will have changed. So yeah, I think you're being called to step up and make a decision. Your world is going to be stopped in its tracks in some way. If it hasn't been already, I think it's about to. Even if it's something that's just shakes your world up. Astrologically, this is exactly the kind of thing that we might be expecting to see in our current astrological times. So this week is a time when I think you become very clear about making a certain decision about how to navigate something or how to approach it. And from then, everything is almost like it sets it all in motion. And maybe there is a little bit of a bittersweet taste to it, but it will soon turn to absolute sweetness. You're rising. You are going to rise. You're going to be resurrected if people have been unkind behind your back or something has not been okay. This will sort of be adjusted. You'll be finding your pathway, your calling, your direction. Everything is shifting within the next month. Beautiful souls, I will be posting, I do my all zodiac sign readings according to the moon month. I post them, I run from new moon to new moon. I like to do my monthly all zodiac sign readings in alignment with these natural rhythms and cycles. I sort of feel we're moving increasingly into a world where we are learning to realign ourselves in this way. So I will be posting my moon month readings this coming week, so do watch out for them. I'm not sure what day, it will depend when I have finished them all, but I will be posting them at some point this week, so do watch out for those. If you are new to my channel and you want to get notification as soon as I post a reading, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, everything should come into your stream. And thank you to all of you if you're wanting to tune into the big extendeds as well for the all zodiac signs. They are in the Moon Magic membership area here on YouTube and also on Patreon. But my beautiful pile ones, I mean, I feel this is your reading. I think within the next moon month, you'll see some form of significant shift where you find yourself on track. And you'll look back, it'll be almost relatively recent history. You'll look back and think, why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I something causes this shift, causes you to have to do something. But retrospectively, you will look back and think, wow, I wish I'd done it years ago, because this will be putting you on track. This is completely divinely guided. And it's so purposeful. So it's yeah, there's destiny involved in such an amazing way. So truly, this is helping you to manifest in a way that you want to manifest. It may not feel like it while it's all disruptive, but that the purpose is manifestation of your highest dreams, of your highest goals, of your highest purpose. Pile one, this is your reading. Thank you for joining me, beautiful souls. Thank you also for those of you who comment. Your comments, reading your stories is so inspirational. Thank you for being here and being a part of this community. Thank you, all of you, for liking, sharing, subscribing in every possible way that all the things you do that actually support the channel and support me in the work that I do. Beautiful souls, tons of love. I look forward to seeing you for another reading really soon. Hey, pile two, welcome to your reading. Beautiful souls, I was going to show you this book, The Science of Light, Wisdom from the Stars, the Nakshatras of Vedic Astrology. This is the book that comes with these cards. For those of you that are interested, I'll be using lots of independent creator cards today. Your message actually is coming through really, really loud and clear already. You need to see something ahead of time. Beautiful souls. There's a situation where you are needing to navigate with care, be aware of something before it actually takes place. And this reading is very time sensitive. It's giving you the heads up about this. Let's dive straight into your tarot cards. I've just had such a loud and clear message coming through for you. Okay, yeah, you're needing to really, it's like literally get to the roots of something here. We have the Queen of Wands. Now, she is very transformational as an energy. She's also very empowered. Okay, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Swords, Four of Discs. Oops, there's your card. We have the Star. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. I want to say foresight is a wonderful thing. Now, we have the Star card. I think there is possibly a choice that you need to make, actually. This week, it'll be quite specific, or it has bigger implications. That's what I'm seeing here. It's sort of longer term implications. I need to get more information actually, but I'm really seeing that there is a distinct sort of pathway to follow. Really, this rune of Awaz. the Rune of Defense, it kind of speaks of having patience at the beginning of something, letting something, being able to, again, to anticipate any kind of like hiccups along the way, so that, you know, in a way there aren't any. It's a bit like having an insurance policy, you know. If you didn't have one, you'd need it. But if you do have one, then, you know, you probably won't need it. You know, taking out an insurance, you'll probably never need it. But if you didn't have it, it would sort of be sod's law that you might. There's something here that you're needing to be aware of, cross the T's, do properly, and make sure you've attended to the details before you move ahead. This is not a week to be doing anything in a shipshod, speedy Gonzales kind of way, okay? You want to just be very, very conscious, very present, very aware of the details, I feel. Illuminate, yeah, absolutely. You need to see something ahead of time. That is being shown so clearly. Let me move these cards up. Yeah, this is another independent creator pack by Naomi. Okay, knowledge. Yeah, you need to see something. I mean, look at the crows. Crows fly between the worlds. They see between dimensions. I think there is a circumstance around you, or there will be, or a choice. I mean, this is a general reading, so you need to really apply the messages to your personal circumstances. And if it's not resonating, it's probably a message for someone else. But, you know, I feel you need to see something. All that glitters is not gold. I'm hearing that so clearly. Yeah, all that glitters is not gold. We've got this gold shield with horns like Aries on it here. This is interesting. I feel that something could be, if you have a choice, there could be more than one choice, there could be more than one something that you could be choosing between. And curiously enough, I think the one that will really be your sort of crowning glory is not necessarily the one that looks as golden on first sight. It would be like having more than one job offer, and one looks just like it's the bee's knees and it looks like it's going to be the perfect fit, but actually when you get there it'll be a deep dark black hole. You know, it's not really appropriate. You need to see something ahead of time, look beneath the surface, see what's going on, because something that's offered or presented, or that you can make a decision about. Even our Queen of Wands, look, I feel like she's got an open book here. This sort of energy in front of her. She has the power to make a very clear choice, but she is pausing. She's thinking about something. Look at her hand up in the air. She's contemplating something. She's not rushing to it. Four of Discs. Evaluate really thoroughly. Investigate with the owl. Look at the options. Look beneath the surface. Get to the root of the matter before you make a decision. Some more independent creator cards. So we have the card number 96. I am sonorous, sovereign. In reverse, I am muted. Okay, Regulus, in your element, a new inner resonance, finding a new home. Healed living. And look at the crown here. Okay, may we please, it's this card on the base of the pack is actually showing itself. Card number 80, I am energized, or I am sapped. This is the card of rot, decompose old patterns. Yeah, soul skin shedding, create new growth. Okay, yeah, absolutely. These are the choices. There's something that the choice as well for some of you, it could be like the way that you respond. So you could respond in a like following a pattern, or if there's been I don't know, let's say a family tradition of you always do it one way, this would mean you do it the other way. You do something differently, which is beautifully in alignment with the overall astrological energy at the time of this reading. I mean, you could be watching this in a year's time, but the energy will be the same for you, or that's why you would be drawn here. This is not about staying in a fixed place or doing something in the same way that you would normally do it. This is getting to the root of the matter, finding a new inner resonance, and then making the choice that's really singing to your soul, rather than the one that looks the shiniest, okay? Or because I just feel you need to get to the root of something. Something isn't necessarily as it quite appears here. And this is what we're being shown here for the timing of this reading. And of course, your circumstance, this is ruled, we have Jupiter, Sagittarius, and this is the South Node. Interesting, pile 1 connected to the North Node. This is connecting to the South Node. It's where you've come from. You don't have to repeat patterns. You can be your own person. You can make a choice that's right for you, irrespective of the sort of the governance of anyone else. This is about your sovereignty. This is about your choice, your right to choose, to do what you know is right for you, irrespective of what anybody else thinks. Right, let's draw some more cards for you. I think we'll draw some chakra cards. Let's see what else we are shown here. Balance. Yeah, you're going to need to weigh this up. Okay, don't rush. Joy. Fabulous, loving it. Do what makes your heart sing. Facade, yeah, you can see through the facade. Something isn't quite as it appears to be. Something would honestly, it could tie you down or entrap you or make you feel that you're stuck. Or indeed, there could be something that's trying to make you stay as you are. But actually, you're needing to move in a different direction. You're needing to do it differently. Completion, to do it differently, to do what makes your heart sing, not to follow anybody else's rules here. This is a very unique kind of personal choice and decision to make, but with awareness. This is the whole key to your reading, is about getting to the root of the matter, seeing through the facade, seeing it for what it is, so that you then act from a position that is completely balanced and right for you. That's the message that's coming through here for you in no uncertain terms. Yeah, as they say, foresight, hindsight is a wonderful thing, but so much better if we have foresight, so that we don't even get to the point where we look back and think, I wish I'd done it differently. I mean, hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it? And you can look back here to look at how things have panned out in the past. You know, if you're trying to weigh something up. But yeah, this is not about staying as you have been. Let's get some more information. This is another little independent pack. And this is actually from the Nordic Tarot. She has her own YouTube channel here as well. Let's check out what we have here. Challenge. Curiosity. Look at the arrow here. Just because something appears to be a challenge, actually, just be curious, investigate it. Gossip. Okay, yeah. Investigate it properly. Don't take things on, this is not a week to take things on face value, my beautiful pile 2. Look deeper at everything. Cover all bases, look deeper at everything. Somebody has, you know, says something and it's gossipy, just, you may want to disregard it. Peace. Beautiful. Absolutely love this. I don't know if you could see that, but in this card of Regulus, can you see here as well? Look at this. What do we have showing up? The music note and peace. Again, healed living. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is most definitely, there's a peaceful outcome as well here. I don't feel that you have to react in a way that's challenging to the circumstance, to the challenge. I think the key is to be curious, get to the bottom of this, and then make appropriate choices that are right for you. That's what we're seeing here. Let's get the heads up about the week. May we get a bit more information about the coming week for my lovely pile twos. How will this sort of pan out? We've got the Ten of Cups. Wow, I mean, this is beautiful. Knight of Cups. Gosh, there's a lot of energy of joy here. I feel that the outcome of this, which is really fascinating, there's a really big silver lining to this. I think in discovering something, in seeing something, in looking deeper, in discovering what something's really about, I feel it opens something up, or it brings something back into balance. There's a lot of happiness in finding something out. Two of Cups. This would be like one of those scenarios when someone you know, you've really been put off them because somebody's told you something negative about them, the gossip. And then when you really look into it and you look much deeper, you discover that it wasn't true at all. And you know, peace and harmony and happiness are resumed with the right connection, the right relationship, and you can, you know, disassociate and wander away from, you know, the facade and the gossip. You know, it means you start to make very discerning choices in who you're hanging out with. And yeah, last of all, the Prince of Swords. Yeah, this is all about discernment. The Prince of Swords is able to kind of cut to the chase and make clear choices. Well, I think this is going to be a really interesting week for you, pile two. But look deeply. Look, the overall energy, the messages for you are really a very, very desirable outcome that is right for you. Quite possibly with a connection with either someone or a group of people. And potentially being quite clear-cut around some people that you don't want to hang out with, but it's coming because you see it clearly, you've looked, you've been curious, you haven't taken something on face value, and the empowerment and the joy that comes with this is magnificent. It means you're kind of like hanging out with the right people rather than the wrong people. You're not assuming anything about anyone until you really, really get to the bottom of this. I mean, whatever this is about for you, my beautiful souls, it's a really, really fortuitous reading. It's giving you the heads up in a very big way. And because it's very significant, because it gets you back on track in some way, it will affect your journey and your progress. And indeed, potentially some form of a connection with either someone or a group of people here. So really, really stunningly amazing week to have this insight here. It really is. Look deeper. See clearly. Wow. Well, beautiful souls. This is your reading. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so, so much. If this is resonating with you, do give me the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Liking, sharing, subscribing. If you want to make sure you never miss a reading, if you press the little bell icon as well as subscribe, hopefully all the readings will come into your stream. And I will very shortly be doing the big moon month readings. For me, I do my all zodiac sign readings in alignment with the moon cycles from new moon to new moon. I just like to work in that way. I feel I want my energy and my work to align with the natural rhythms and cycles of our beautiful universe. So I'll be posting those at some time in the coming week, so watch out for those. And thank you so, so much, all of you who are either a member on Patreon or a member here in the membership area of YouTube. This is where I place all my extended readings and various other things that I do. Thank you so, so much, pile 2. Have an amazing week. Tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. We're asking for an immediate message for you. Now this is a really interesting card, Uttarabhadrapada. I was just going to show you the book actually that comes with these cards. I'll be using a lot of independent creator cards today. This is the Science of Light, Wisdom from the Stars, which comes with this book, the Nakshatras, or with this pack of cards of Vedic astrology. So beautiful cards. I feel with the rune of movement, Awaz, that something is going to be moving forwards around you. But it's very, very interesting. And indeed, I think you are absolutely ready to move something forwards. But it feels like it is a I want to just say a very unique path. I know we're always walking our own very unique pathways. In fact, I'll just draw more cards before I sit here waffling away, picking up on the energy of this. But there's something that feels quite sort of almost enlightened about this card and the energy of this being moved forwards. We have the Five of Discs. We have the Hermit. We have the Star. We have the Four of Discs. How interesting. This has come out, I think, in every reading. And then we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. Beautiful souls, there's a situation around you at the moment. And you're going to need to make a decision about it or move it forwards in some way, shape or form. But this is a time when the choice needs to be absolutely yours. In fact, I would say get still and meditate in order to see the answer. There's a higher road to take here. Seeing lots of swords being juggled, thrown up in the air. It's almost as though the outcome of this is still up in the air. Here, the way something might move is still up in the air. What is this about? Let's get some more cards for you. I am very intrigued. Shall we use another independent creator pack? We have Tribe. Okay, all these horses, horsepower is coming to mind. Horses also are very interesting. They can be, you know, they are very engaged. Fight or flight is what was coming through here. Gentle. This is about taking a gentle and peaceful approach to something. You know, withdraw and retreat. And I don't mean retreat as in run away. I mean retreat and withdraw in order to establish how best to navigate this circumstance, this situation around you. Okay, we have the card number 24, which I think came out in pile 1, 2. I am clear in the upright position. I am fogged in reverse. This is Neptune, but Neptune brings us that extraordinary energy of sort of spiritual awareness. And of course, we are in Pisces here, and this card, Uttarabhadrapada, is also connected to Pisces. Jupiter, in fact, in Pisces. And I'm seeing the adrenal system here. Fight or flight, you know, adrenaline. You're being asked to step down, step away from something. We have 26. I am distinct. I am shadowy. Okay. This is about clarity, emotional stability, removing the veil to esoteric wisdom. Versus, you know, lunacy, the gift of mistrust. The moon pulls the tide of your moods. This is actually about, this is the card of the moon, which again, we've got so much intuitive energy around you, emotional energy, being able to, a spiritual energy. I think that this feels for me like it's going on a retreat, stepping away from something. Only hanging out with people who resonate with you. Choosing not to share openly with certain people as well. I'm really hearing it at the moment around some things that you're doing. Choosing not to share with everybody, being very thoughtful, very discerning. What is moving forwards here? This is the bettering of any situation. We've got tribe, we've got the horses, empowerment. Let's get a bit more context here for you. Need a bit more context really for this. I can see that the advice, the guidance, the message is to say to you, you know, step away, go into a space of reflective retreat. It's not the running away retreat, it's the reflective retreat. Really think about what is working for you, gaining that sort of insight, that higher wisdom, laying something to rest, walking away from it, if needs be. But what can we get more context, please? Okay, so we have the card of prayer. We have the card of discovery. We have the card of enlightenment. Wow. And we have the card of workaholic. Okay. Okay. This is a reading, and it's quite interesting. I've had a few readings that have come out that have been sort of had a similar message recently, actually. And so if you're picking up on this, it may be, and you're drawn to this reading, and you've been drawn to similar, then you know, there's some of you are really working on something that is really being divinely guided. It's like a spiritual piece of work, but I think you're manifesting it in real terms. But basically, you are a channel. Whether you're writing poetry, or you could be creating a new version of something, of software, you could be an artist, you could be whatever you are doing. There's something you're doing that is it is being divinely guided. It's right for the time. You're being intuitively, emotionally, spiritually guided to work on something, to bring something forth. Some of you may be gathering a following, actually, with Tribe card here. Now, I think you're being asked to be particularly gentle with yourself. And the message that's been coming through in several readings is to do with letting yourself be guided, allowing yourself to receive the guidance, the spiritual messages, the insights, the awareness, allowing yourself to receive this information. Not working at it, striving to make it happen, allowing it to unfold, allowing spirit to give you what you need to see when you need to see it, allowing yourself to be that channel of information. What you are doing is being channeled through you. It is you, but at the same time, it's more than you. Now, if that isn't resonating, this may actually not be your reading. But this is what's taking place. You're moving away, interestingly enough, from living what I would call human-based, mind-orientated world to a more integrated, spiritually orientated world, where information is, obviously your mind is processing it, but information is coming from all sorts of directions, and you are open to receive it. You're becoming highly attuned, highly sensitive. It really is. It's like a point of, in many ways, of enlightenment, where information is coming to you and through you. Let's get some more cards. This has been coming through in terms of letting spirit guide you. You don't have to work your socks off if you're flat out and really, really, really busy. Just, you're going to achieve everything without striving. Just allow yourself to be open to receive, and the right information will come to you at the right time. True love. Ooh. I think this is love of the purest sense. Vision. Sensitivity. These, by the way, are another independent creator. This is the Nordic Tarot cards. I will put all the links for you beneath. Time. Yeah, look, this is just, it could not be more clear. Divine timing is at work. You are in a very, very, very sensitive place because you are open to receive. You're being given the visions. You are being held in the purity of the love of spirit to bring something forth. You don't have to be a workaholic to make it happen. You need to be receptive and responsive. Your prayers will be answered. What you need will be shown to you. You'll be guided. You don't need to be fearful of anything. What is coming through will come through you at the right time and in the right place. This is going to gather momentum. It's going to move forward. So there need not be any pressure on your part around yourself to sort of bring this forth. I'm very honoured. I'm just going to say big respect. I'm very honoured that you're here actually at the Moon Magic Tarot channel. because I think you have something very significant to bring forth. And, you know, truly, I thank you. We're moving into an age where we are in a period of accelerated growth. That's absolutely happening across the board. We're seeing so many changes happening quite quickly now, but there are, you know, we're all here. We're all part of that global collective move forwards. We're all part of that global expansion of consciousness. But some people are here with a real purpose to play an active role in that, to make an active contribution. And I think you're one of them. Beautiful souls, I really do. Let's look at the week ahead. How is the week unfolding? So we have the King of Cups and we have the Lovers. Okay. We have the Magician. We have the Sun. Okay, if any of you have been manifesting a partner, whether that's a partner to work with you, to collaborate in your work, or a partner intimately who can walk alongside you, who will have your back, you will have theirs, but who really understands you and understands your work and your calling and understands what you're doing, I think this is emerging. If you've been waiting for this, divine timing, Three of Pentacles, yeah. This is finding the right people with the Three of Pentacles as well. Finding the right people coming through. I think somebody or a collective group of people who are really, really right for you, they are coming into your world potentially, or if they're around you, they're going to rise up and really show themselves to you this week. I mean, this is we're looking at the week ahead. It could be that perfect working alliance, but whoever it is, whether it's a group of people, it's friends, it's an individual person, it's a partner, intimately, or a business partner, or whoever it is, the timing is really right, and they will be very, very sensitive to your vision. They're very conscious of who you are and of the work that you're doing and of supporting you. This is someone who will support you 1,000% in the role that you are currently stepping into, whatever it is you're making, creating, building, actively involved in. And they will totally understand if sometimes you need to take time out to focus on your work, but they'll still be there for you. This is the right somebody, or the right people, the right guides coming in for you. It could be your spirit guides showing up. How interesting that the candle has just literally gone out. I sort of feel like, you know, in a way I'm coming to the end of your reading. But I am going to light your candle first. Okay, let's take this one out. Yeah, I sort of feel in a way, you know, with the candle going out and the new candle being lit for you, I think this is exactly what we're seeing. Somebody who really wants to support you. They see you as a guide, as a guiding light, and they want to support your work. Even the Magician looks like he's almost holding up a star, you know, here. I just think you're getting the help you need. If you've been longing to get some help, if you're a workaholic, I think the right person or the right group of people or the right collaboration are going to come in. But they will be coming in, they're not coming in because they, I don't know, think that you'll be the right person to support because it's a good business move. They'll be coming in because they support you, because they see you for who you are. They see you for the person who has got an incredible contribution to make. Wow, this is so exciting. I mean, the timing is right. And so, of course, the universe, spirit is naturally sending you the right support in order to keep going, to move something forwards, to give you what you need, to keep going, to persevere, to bring something forth. Because your journey is really being very guided now. That you are being very guided. We are in a period of, as I've said, of amazing growth, accelerated growth, and big respect. Because I think you have a role that's very unique to you to play. Big respect to you, pile 3. Huge respect. Beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. It's a real honor to have you connected with the Moon Magic Tarot channel. Thank you, all of you, for joining me, for liking, sharing and subscribing. And if you want to make sure you never miss a reading, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, hopefully all the readings will come into your stream. And coming up in the next week, in the next few days, depending on when I finish them, I will be uploading the big Moon Monthly readings. I do my all zodiac sign readings according to the moon. I work with the moon months, so I work from new moon to new moon rather than the calendar month. This next moon month actually incorporates most of May, and then we get a sneaky peek into the beginning of June as well. But I just like to read in alignment with the natural rhythms of our beautiful natural universe. I just feel that it's part of almost like my calling to do readings in that way. So beautiful souls, watch out for those, and thank you all of you who are connected with me through either Patreon or the YouTube community group here on YouTube. That's where I place all my extended readings and any extras that get done. So beautiful souls, tons and tons and tons of love. Have an amazing week, and big respect to you. I feel you are on a very significant and really valuable pathway in terms of the bigger picture and a higher calling for the collective humanity. Tons of love, pile 3.